But it's not just any pillow, it's such a super comfy pillow. Hello and welcome to my sewing channel. Today I'm going to share with you gifts that you can sew for friends. I have so many fun ideas for things that you can sew for Christmas. And this is also part of hashtag a gift to November. And it is something that Adam Sews is putting together here on his YouTube channel. Now I selected these gifts because I feel like they are useful sewing gifts. But the first one I'm going to start out with is an eye mask. So if you have anybody, especially that works graveyard shift, so like maybe a nurse or maybe your husband or something, if you've ever worn an eye mask, they are so nice to wear when you go to sleep, but a lot of times people don't buy them for themselves. So what I did is I went on Pinterest to try to find some inspiration. So I'll just type in here, sleepy eye mask. You can have so much fun with these. Look at this one that says gangsta nap. I love that one, but there's a whole bunch of them on here that they offer free templates, and I'm thinking of making one with like silk on the inside. Think about even if you were to make one. Look at this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me show you. It actually has the rickrack on it for the eyelashes. That is super cute. But you can also make one like out of patchwork. You can also make one out of like your scrap fabrics. I love scrappy projects, but I think an eye mask is something that someone would actually use and really appreciate. Now this next gift idea I'm thinking is a couch caddy. So I'm going to come over here into Pinterest and pull up a couch caddy, and I really want to sew one. I think these would be so good for anyone really, because we all have couches and we all have like remote controls or magazines, books, eyeglasses, phones, different things like that we can slide into these into the couch caddies. And this one actually has, let me click on this. It looks like it, yep, it's a free sewing pattern. And I don't know about these downloads here. Oh, it looks like the tutorial is right here. I love that it is quilted, and I love that it also has that mesh netting on it. Oh, and right here it gives you everything that you need to get started. It tells you about the different types of fabrics that you need. You need an elastic. I'm actually going to get started on this one right now. I mean, let me at least finish. I'll finish this video first, and then I'm going to get started on this. Next up is the one and only key fobs. I love making these key fobs. They are so fast and easy. You can make them for anyone. I made them for everyone on my team at work. But they're so fast and easy, I decided to include it in here. So grab your scraps of fabric and your warm and natural, and let's get started. So right here I just sew together the two scraps of fabric, and I have my strip of warm and natural that I'm going to put it in, and you're just going to iron it down and run it through your sewing machine. I use my walking foot because it is a thicker fabric, and I sew down it 4 different times to get those cute quilted lines. Once I have that sewn up, I'm going to sew up the 2 raw edges and then put some fray check on it. I bought my key fob tool on Amazon, so I'll put a link in my descriptions tab below. And then now you're done. It is such a fast, fun project. Now, I said that these gifts are going to be useful. The reason why I added ornaments is because that is a gift that they will have a place to put. They know they can put it on their Christmas tree. They don't have to find a place to put it. And what I have for you now, this is actually kind of a hack. Let me grab this. You can go to $1. Okay, well first I want to show you, these gnomes are so cute. I have a tutorial on how to make these super cute, adorable gnomes, and you just use like the popsicle stick and you get the fur from Joann's. And I've got a template for you. You can cut that up, and this right here shows you like you sew the hat together. Very quick ornament to sew up. But I also have another one that I think is really cute. You buy these at $1. Well, now it's like $1.25, and you can break off this just like that, and it's a nice wooden frame. Let me show you. I did embroidery thing on there, but I also have another great idea. Sorry guys, I have so much going on here. Where did I put? Okay, this one you can use with all of your scraps of fabrics, but let me show you how easy it is to just grab some felt here. So you just measure the inside of your square, which I already did, and I can't remember. I think it's 5.5 by 5.5, and I just cut out some felt, 5.5 by 5.5, and I have these Christmas scraps of fabric that I can just lay out on this felt and make a scrappy Christmas tree. And then I'll just sew it down, but I'll show you here in a minute what I'm doing. And then I'll probably just sew them. I'll cut them down to size, sew them on here, and do like a little tree trunk thing right here. And then I can just pop it in here like this. I don't know if you're getting the vision. And then you just drill 2 little holes up top, and then this is a cute ornament. I love big, huge ornaments like this to put in my tree. So hopefully I'll have this finished by the end of the video, and I'll show you like what my vision is. But you kind of get the idea with this one right here. And I just needed to do the 2 little drills and put like some jute string on it. And I think that would be such a cute ornament that you can give to somebody. Next up, decorative washcloths, because who doesn't wash their face? Okay, don't answer that. But I love these washcloths. They are so cute, and I think anybody can use them because, you know, we all wash our face, and it's just a neat little touch to just a basic washcloth. So what you will need is some washcloths, some 2-inch strips of fabric, and some fusible adhesive. Now I'm just going to iron in. I'm going to start from the sides, and it's about 1/4 of an inch. We just want to get rid of the raw edges. Then I'll be placing the sticky adhesive on the sides and then just one in the middle. And then I'm just going to place it about 1/2 inch from the edge of the washcloth. This will just help it from shifting when I'm sewing it down. You can even just skip this step and just pin it down. And I'm just going to add a few pins just for my own insecurities. So I have a few of them already laid out right here. So I have 4 of them. So I'm just going to use white thread, and I'm just going to do a straight stitch. I'm going to put my stitch length to a 3, and I'm going to use my edge foot. Move my needle slightly over, just whatever your preference is. I like to get pretty close to the edge. And then we just fold them up really cute because, you know, it's all about the presentation as well. And I gotta show you how cute this gift tag is. It says best handmade gift ever. So you can even just attach a tag like that to the ribbon. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So another thing we can do is, you know, get these treat bags, and then we'll roll up our washcloth in these. I'm going to fold it in half like that. Put those in there like that. And then I'm going to add one of these. And then you can add some Dove chocolate or even a gift card. I love giving like Ulta gift cards or something like that. And then you can put this cute little Christmas tag on it as well. These gift tags are available in my Etsy shop as a printable, so you print them yourself on whatever type of tag that you need. Okay, as you are making your sewing gifts, I gotta show you, like, I think these tags are so funny. Like this one says, it was either this or money. And we all know you don't like money. That's obviously a joke. And then this one I love. I bought you the best Christmas gift ever, but then I lost it. And so I made you this. And these are available on my Etsy shop. I think they're like $1.25, and you can download them and then you attach them to your gifts. So I think this one would be so cute to attach to, like, if you make those washcloths or really any gift that you hand make, and then you can just attach these. You print them yourself, or you can take them to a printer shop and then you just cut them out. I put them on this cardstock and then you cut them out and then you can just add them to any gift you have, and it makes it so much fun because it's like a handmade gift. Hot pads. Now I do have a tutorial. I will also put all the links down in my descriptions tab below. Some of them will be up here above. I have so much fun making hot pads out of Scrappy fabrics. I do have a tutorial on actually how I made this one as well. Here's another fun one that I have. I made this one, but then I thought I can't really give it to anybody because it says I'm not super successful. That's what it starts out with, but I don't want to give it to someone and have them be like, well, but I am successful, or what are you saying? I'm not successful. But so it basically is for me, like, I'm not super successful, but I have this hot pad and that's something. But I think hot pads can be so much fun to give to somebody as just a quick gift. And who doesn't need hot pads? Even if they don't cook, they're putting in a frozen pizza. I also want to tell you, if you are going to be sewing a lot for the Christmas season, look how cute my sweatshirt is. Merry and Bright been sewing all night. These ones I will have available on my Etsy shop, and they are going to be 20% off. I'm also, as I'm doing this list, I'm going to show you. I should probably just show you right now. I know I'm kind of going fast, so kind of keep up, or you can even hit the back button if there's something that you missed. I love this. I bought this last year. I'm going to put the name, it's a sewing journal, and this is a place on Etsy. They sent this to me last year as a gift, and you can go online and purchase one yourself because I've used this throughout the years. I have my scrunchies that I'm going to be mentioning. I have a whole bunch of other gifts that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. Gosh, it's going to be a long video. Okay, but what I do is I just put my instructions. A lot of times I can just figure out how to make things myself, and then I write down how I made it so that I have it for next time. So I have like my watch bands in here, my hair scrunchies, even the settings that I put on my sewing machine, how far left should I put the needle and things like that. And so this one, I just wanted to point this out. I'll leave the link in my descriptions tab below because this is another great gift that you can give for somebody who sews, or you can just get this gift for yourself. The next gift idea is this travel pillow. And when I say travel, I even mean like traveling from your bed to your couch. That counts as well. What makes this pillow extra special is the filling that you put in it. This one is called a Doric, and it's available on Amazon. The measurements are going to be about 11.5 by 21 inches. And then see how this pillow is. It's lumpy from the filling. So I'm going to use a fleece material, and then the pillowcase is going to be a cotton material. So I just recommend that you use fleece, and then you're going to need a zipper and then fabric for your pillowcase. So this is what we're going to make. So let's go ahead and get started. Cut 2 pieces 13 by 19 inches. Put your zipper down, and we're going to mark some areas. With some pins or a marker, just mark the edges of the zipper on each side. And now we're going to sew the fleece in place. Sew at a 2.5 stitch length right here, and back stitch when you get to the pin. Then lengthen your stitch length to about a 4. And then just keep stitching until you get to the next marker or pin. And then adjust your stitch length back to 2.5. Now press the seams open and go ahead and pin your zipper down on the seam. Your zipper is going to be face down and we're going to pin it in place, and then we are going to unstitch the stitches where the zipper should be. Oh, man, I just got stuck. What is going on here? Okay, so my needle broke because it went into the middle part of the zipper, but we got it fixed and it's okay now. So here it is. It turned out nice, but I think next time I'll just stick with the traditional method. Okay, so we have the wrong side of the zipper showing, and we're going to sew around all 3 corners. And I'm using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, and just make sure that you backstitch when you begin. I'm actually having a really hard time feeding this through my machine, so I'm going to switch to my walking foot. Okay, this is much better. So just go ahead and sew around all 3 sides. Now turn the right sides out. And now you should have a cozy pillowcase with a zipper. Okay, now the fun part, we're gonna go ahead and fill it up. I have a full-size pillow that I sleep on every night with this filling in it, and I love it so much, and so that's why I am basically making sample pillows for all my friends and family who also have neck pain. Now we will work on the pillowcase. Lay your fabric down as shown and cut it 12 1/4 inches wide. And now we will sew down the 2 sides. If you don't have a serger, then use pinking shears to finish off the edges or do a zigzag stitch. Finishing the edges will prevent any fraying when it gets washed. If you have a cute handmade label, you can go ahead and add that now. I'm just gonna put mine right here at the edge. Now all we have to do is hem it. You can do a double fold hem if you'd like. Since my edges are serged, I just folded it over once to finish off the edges. And now iron it. Turn the right sides out. And now you have a pillowcase. Okay, so now let's put it on our fluffy pillow. By the way, if you're looking for a random act of kindness, go ahead and click on the subscribe button because it really helps out my channel. Okay, love it, not bad, look at that. And now you've got a really cute travel pillow, but it's not just any pillow, it's such a super comfy pillow. Next idea I'm thinking about is a bandana for your furry friend. Now I'm looking on Pinterest here. You cannot forget about, your friends or family members. Like if you can't think of anything to get them, get something for their dog, because people love their dog. And if they know that you're thinking about their dog, they will love you for that. And so here's some bandanas, but I also gotta share with you guys these cutest hats that I crocheted. This one I crocheted for my nephew's dog. Isn't that a crack up? These are crochet hats that I made, and I just love dogs. I don't have one for myself, but look at how cute these crochet hats are. And so I thought, well, this year I'm not going to crochet a hat, but I certainly can make something for my parents' dog. They have a little dog named Susie. This is Susie right here. I made her this hat one year. And so this season, I'm going to make her just a little bandana just so that they know that I'm thinking about their little fur baby. And I'm also wondering if you have a dog and if you sew for your dog as well. Oh, and let me know what your dog's name is. And I just love dogs, and so I think it would just be a great idea to make something for the furry friend in your life. Next up, netted treat bags. I made these for Valentine's Day, but you can just use Christmas fabric. And it's made with that mesh netting material. I promise this is so easy, you'll have it done before dinner. Okay, so we got our first layer, our netting, and then our other fabric, right sides down, and we're going to sew, and I'm going to use a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Now, when you open it up, it will look like this. Okay, so then I went ahead and ironed in on, towards the wrong side. And then I'm going to put them together and I'm going to sew it just to get rid of that raw edge. Okay, and then we're done because we sewed up that raw edge. Okay, now we're also going to sandwich the bottom part. So we've got the right sides of the fabric, the netting, and then we're going to place this on top with the right sides down and line it up, and we're going to do a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance. Okay, so now it looks like that. So I made my own straps, but then I found that they were too bulky, so I ended up going with just some ribbon. You'll see at the end how I unpicked that. So right here, you're just gonna fold it in half and you're gonna sew both sides down. Okay, now I have sewn down the sides. I serged them. You could also use pinking shears. Now we can go ahead and turn it inside out. I could not be happier with how this turned out. Okay, so what do you think about the cute mesh bag? At first I did my own binding strap, but it ended up being too thick. So I just used ribbon and sewed it in the back and then tied it around like this. Okay, let's talk snappy bags. These, I have a tutorial on them. I also have a kit available in my Etsy shop. But these, look, you can put Q-tips in them, you can put hair things in them, you can put buttons in them, you can even hang these up. And it's made with the clear vinyl. You can put these in your purse. I give these as gifts. I gave them last year because what is also cute with them is you can even put antibacterial soap in them with like a Bath and Body Works gift card, or you know what I mean, like an Ulta gift card if you want to give them to, some of your girlfriends. And you can even put little knobs. I'm going to show you a picture because you can attach those 3M hooks and even stick these in your cabinet and just hang them up and use them. Even I've put them in my kitchen drawer and they held all like the ketchup packets and honey packets and things like that. But these are so useful, and so I'm going to show you how to make them right now because it is super fast. This is what comes in the kit, but you certainly don't need a kit. And I also use tape measure to make it snap closed. You will cut 2 rectangles 4 3/4 by 3.5. That's going to be used for the casing. You're going to cut a 3 by 3 square, which is the tab, and then a hook to hang it up, which is 1.5 by 5 1/4 inches. And then your vinyl, I use 4 3/4 widths, and you can make it as long as you want, which would be the tallness of it. So I'm just folding them as shown. This right here is going to be the pull tab. So I'm ironing it 4 different ways to get the triangle. And then I'm going to open up my casings over here, and I'm going to place that in there, and we're going to sew that down. After you got the pull tab sewn in there, you're ready to slide in the vinyl. So you're going to place the vinyl between the 2 casings and run it through your sewing machine. You can also use some tissue paper if it's hard for you to get the vinyl in. So you can see the tissue paper that I'm using right here. And then it just easily tears away when you're done sewing it. I'm also going to put a link to the full tutorial down in the descriptions tab, because I just realized that it missed an important step of putting in the tape measure into the snappy part, but you still get an idea of how easy it is to sew up these snappy vinyl bags. Okay guys, the next one I have is a Wash Me travel bag. And actually, if you are still with me, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. So I'm going over here on Pinterest and I'm going to look for the Wash Me Wear Me bag. And so far, I'm not seeing it, but I'm gonna tell you, I actually got the idea of this from Andra Makes. She has a wonderful YouTube channel, and she put together a Gift to November video as well. She put the link to the Wash Me Wear Me bag, and here it is right here, and it comes with the video course, and that one is $20. Oh, and it's from Crafty Gemini here on YouTube. That looks so cute. So one side is Wash Me and the other side is Wear Me. So it's when you're traveling and you've already worn like your undergarments, then you're going to put them in the Wash Me section. And then you have the clean undergarments in the Wear Me section. My dad actually, you know, I can make one that's more manly, but he travels a lot, you know, just like little road trips. So I can definitely make for him. And me and my family, we're also going to Cabo. So that's actually a great idea for me to make a Wash Me Wear Me bag for my little one and my daughter and my husband. So that's just another great gift idea. Scrunchies. I love me some scrunchies. So we are going to go right into the tutorial. You're going to cut 4" by 38" of fabric and a 9". And then here's the measurements for a size small, is you can cut it to like 6" of elastic. So once you've got your strips cut, you're going to fold the raw edges, and then you are going to just put it through your serger and just sew all the way down. And you can do a bunch of these at one time if you'd like. I think it would be a really neat gift. So sorry about the footage here, it's just barely catching at the end. And just serge it all the way down to the very end, and also fold in that raw edge at the end as well. You'll see that coming up here. So you've got both the raw edges on both sides folded in, and just work your magic on turning it inside out. You can do that with a safety pin or even a tool like this. But now I'm going to reach in here and I'm going to grab the length of my elastic. So these tools are pretty cool if you know how to use them. And I'm just going to pull my elastic through. Let me get a clip here so it doesn't fall out the opposite end. And just pull that through. And now I'm just going to take this to my sewing machine and I'm going to sew up both ends of the elastic here, and just move the fabric out of the way. And now I'm just doing a couple of back spaces or back stitches here, and I did about a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And now I'm just going to pull this and cover that up and just sew these together. But I'm tucking in one end into over the other end and put that in place, and just put that in the sewing machine and do a couple of back stitches. Now keep in mind, this is the first one I did, so it is kind of messy, but this is the idea of it. So that one was pretty easy. I got a lot of threads going on right here, but how easy was that? So you can just batch up a whole bunch of them. Now this one isn't the prettiest one, but you can see when I am finished and I just kind of do that, you can't even really see where the end is. And then it just fits in my hair and it does a really good job. Okay, now if you have a friend or a family member who loves to host parties and cook, this apron is so cute. I love it because it is adjustable. See, you can adjust where the neck is and bring it around the back, and it also is reversible. This one I have a tutorial as well. It includes pockets, and let me go ahead and try it on for you because it is so cute. Okay, and so this part is adjustable, and then you just go like this and you can wrap it around the front, and it has cute little pockets. So this one is going to be really cute. Also, like I said, it is adjustable, and I have a full tutorial of it on my YouTube channel, and I'll also put it in the link down below, or you might even be able to click right there for this tutorial. Also, don't forget to check out hashtag a gift to November to see all the other sewing inspiration, but don't get stressed out, okay, you guys, because Christmas is not about being stressed. It is about giving, and it's Jesus's birthday. And so we got to remember the important things about Christmas and just do what you love. For me, I love sewing. So until next time, happy sewing. Bye, guys.